Hi, I'm Mishqa and welcome to today's video.
Today we're going to be doing a quick and easy hairstyle tutorial.
So we are each going to give you 3 different hairstyle looks, one for a like down kind of look, one for a half up look, and one for a completely up look.
I'm going to be showing ones that are made for shorter hair.
And I will obviously be doing ones for longer hair because I've got longer hair. And these are all going to be really easy because we are very lazy.
And these are ones we wear on a regular basis, so
we figured that would be, we're qualified to teach you how to do these. Yeah, we are. All right, let's go.
Okay, so we are going to begin by parting our hair to the side. I'm gonna make sure that's all neat because I'm really bad at parting hair, and apparently mine was really naughty when I did this, but you know. Anyway, so then you're going to start on the side, and you're going to start by French braiding your hair back. I'm just neatening mine because my hair really did not want to work with us for this video, but here we are. Told you it was naughty. So you're going to do your French braid. For those of you who don't know, you split it into 3 sections. You start your regular braid, adding a new piece of hair each time you do a loop. So I'm just gonna quickly French braid this, and you're gonna French braid to the back of your head, getting all the hair on just the one side of your head. And then I'm just gonna tie that off with an elastic, real slowly. And then you're going to put it under the rest of your hair, looping it back behind your ear, and just gonna secure that in place with a bobby pin. It'll probably tickle the back of your ear, but that's normal. And then you just floof the side of your hair as I did, and that is the first look. It's, you know, nice if you want to keep your hair out of your face. So the second one, you are going to start by doing a zigzag part. So going to the one side, it looks a little funny when you first start it, but it looks really cool at the end. So you just go back and forth, and then I do 4 zigzags and then just part in the middle at the back. And then we're just going to tie off one half of the hair with our little elastics. So you got a nice little pigtail going. And then you're just gonna do a French braid on this side. Again, French braid is just the grabbing 3 parts and adding a new piece of hair with each little loop guy. Again, my hair was really knotted, so this takes forever to do. And so, again, the French braid, real slowly. There we go, now we're speeding up. Alright, so you're just gonna French braid all that hair there. And then you're gonna tie that one off. You're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. Mine is really messy, so try to make yours look a little bit neater than mine. But then you have a nice little zigzagging part and 2 little braids to keep your hair out of your face. And this third one here, you're gonna start by parting at the side again. Try and go a little bit lower than you did for the first one. Brush some hair off to the side, and then you're just gonna take a front section of your hair. You can kind of decide how much you want. You're gonna be braiding it, so it depends on how thick you want your braid. And then just tie the rest of your hair back. I like to make an actual ponytail so I don't accidentally grab more hair than I meant to, and so you have a nice even part. So then you're just gonna start your French braid, and ignore my little baby hairs that decided to come out for today. Never had those before, so I don't know where they came from. So we're gonna start our French braid, and we're just gonna braid all of that hair all the way down to the end. Braid, 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 braid. And then once we get to the end, we're just gonna tie that off with an elastic and pull it out a little bit, making it a little bit wider of a braid. And then you're gonna pull it back into a ponytail-like thing, keeping the braid out, but just neatening it up because we're actually gonna be putting it into a bun at the bottom. So just gonna put it into a bun, then you're gonna take the braid and you're gonna slide it on under the bun, try and floof the hair around it, and then you're just gonna secure the braid behind the bun with a bobby pin, like that, and then you are finished.
Okay, so our first look is going to be our down look. So you're going to start with parted hair, and you are going to take about a 3-inch section from one side of your head, and you're going to start to braid that. What I like to do is sort of like a half French braid, so I'll start braiding my hair, and then I'll take about 2 sections of extra hair into the braid just to keep it out of my face. So we're going to take 2 pieces of extra hair, and once that's all done, we are just going to straight braid down the rest of that section. So you're just going to keep braiding and watching out so that you don't get extra hair in it. Once that's done, you're going to tie it off with a little elastic, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're just going to braid all the way down and then tie that off with another little elastic. Once you have that done, you're going to take the 2 braids and you're going to cross them to behind your head. And then once they're there, you are going to tie those 2 sections in an elastic. So you're just going to take the 2 braided sections and tie them into basically a little ponytail. Watch out that you don't get any extra hair. I did, so you just want to make sure that that doesn't happen to you. Once you've got that tied up, you're going to take the little elastics off of the end of your braids. You're going to do that for both sides. I struggle a little bit on this side, but you're going to take that off. And once that is all done, you're going to undo the braids at the bottom of the ponytail section. And then you're just going to take that little extra ponytail and flip it over top and tuck it in. So you're left with something that looks a little bit like that. Just kind of cute, loose braid crown. Alright, our next look is going to be our half up look. So I like to do sort of just a half up, half down ponytail. And what you're going to start with is just parting your hair. So you're going to take a section of hair on top and you're just going to comb through and part it till it's how you want it. After that, you're going to have a section that looks something like that, and you are actually going to tie up the rest of your hair just so that you don't get it caught in with the section you want to tie up. So I just like to tie mine over to the side. Doesn't really matter what it looks like because that'll come out in a second anyway. So you're just going to take the section at the top of your hair that you're going to end up tying up, and you are going to split it into 2 different sections. And then you're going to take your comb and you're going to back comb or tease the back of that top section. And you can do this a couple different times in a couple different sections. And then you're just going to comb out the top of it to make sure that it doesn't look teased underneath and the top stays smooth. After that, you can take out the hair you tied up on the side and just tie the ponytail at the top of your head for the section that you just teased. So you're just going to go through and make sure everything's all smooth, tie it up, and then you can take out some extra sections on top if you want a little more volume, and then you're done. Our last look is going to be a complete updo, so we're just going to do a messy bun. I know that having long hair, I always struggle to make a good messy bun, so I figured I'd show you my ways. So you're basically just going to pull your hair into a ponytail and take an elastic. You're going to pull that hair through until you have a 3-inch section at the bottom, and then flip it over and pull the elastic over top of that. Then I like to take another elastic and I like to just put it over top of the already scrunched hair. I like to take the bun into my hands and just kind of scrunch it a little bit before I pull the elastic over again. And then you're just going to end up with something that looks like that. So you're going to want to pull some pieces out of there. And now it's time to pin it. So this is where you can kind of make your bun look the way you want to. You're just going to take some bobby pins and stick those wherever you think looks best in your hair. So I'm just going to keep pinning my bun until it looks kind of how I want it. I'm just going to keep going, lots of bobby pins. And then you're going to shake out the top of your hair to make it a little looser. Excuse my singing. Jamming out to a little bit of One Direction. And then you're going to pull out your side pieces if you have any. I don't really have very big ones, but I pull them out there anyway. And after that, you can just continue pinning if anything doesn't look right. Just keep pulling and pinning until it looks the way you want it to. So I'm just going to add a couple more pins until I'm satisfied. And we're all done. Alright,
Thanks for watching that video.
we hope you enjoyed our easy hairstyle tutorials.
And we will see you next time.
Goodbye!
Hey, did you like that video? If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up.
And if you would like to see more of us in the future, you can go ahead and click the subscribe button. And if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see us do next time, leave them in the comments below. Goodbye!